Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the final contest of the day, and it is between West Bengal and Chhattisgarh. And as the Chhatrapati Shahu Stadium in Kolhapur stays witness to something grand, something absolutely phenomenal, West Bengal is cruising at the top of the points table in Group 4 as they have secured three victories, not just victories, but three staggering victories that has currently left them in the second position, considering the fact that the host Maharashtra managed to walk away with the bragging rights in the opener of the day. However, despite playing a match short, West Bengal still has a goal more in their favour. So they currently have a goal difference of plus 13 from the three games that they have played, wherein Maharashtra, the group toppers and the host of the Maharashtra leg of Hero 76 NFC Santosh Trophy, has got 12 goals in their repertoire. So there's a change in leadership personnel here because Norauri Sreshta is on the bench for West Bengal. We have Tarak Hemram leading the charge for West Bengal. Where in Chhattisgarh, who are going to fight a cliffhanger of a battle, considering the fact that their destiny of the campaign, of the ongoing campaign, is dangling by a bare thread. They will have or they will need all hands on deck. Is the starting 11 for West Bengal? Amit Tudu, Tarak Hemram, Robi Hasta, Deepak Kumar Rajak, Shubrata Murmu, Akash Mukherjee, Amit Chakraborty, Totan Das, Shushmita Malik, Vivek Singh, Basudev Mandi. And here's the subs: Raja Barman, Sandeep Patra, Norori Sreshta, Surajit Seal, Amarnath Baski, Sovikar, Rakesh Dhara, Surajit Hasta, Shogat Hasta, Soresh Lod, Shubham Roy. And we have here starting 11 for Chhattisgarh: Gotiwala Rohan, Suresh Kumar Dhruv, the captain, Hafizur Rahman Khan, Ajit Singh, Markam B, Gaurav, Prakash Gupta, Ajit, Bamia Samad, Somnath Das, Abhishek Kunjam, and Abhay Kumar Yadav. Here's the subs: Baldev Karanga, Shashwat Dikshit, Hashim Raj Kujur, Balsai Rajware, Amit Nag, Mohammad Ayan, Deepak Bagh, Aniket Murmu, Aman Munda, Amrish Shah. Let me just all inform you that this is a must-win encounter for Chhattisgarh because if they lose here, their campaign is almost on the brink of coming to a halt. However, West Bengal currently can afford some steam for themselves, but I'm pretty sure the coach who takes care of the side, Bishwajit Bhattacharya, he's not going to settle for anything less than a win. They are all set on your screen, team attacking from the left to the right, the men in blue and white. We have the 32 times champion of the Hero set of the Hero, NFC Santosh Trophy, and that's West Bengal. On your screen, the team attacking from the right to the left, the men in yellow and maroon, or rather the men in their signature yellow and maroon. Chhattisgarh. It's going to be Chhattisgarh who's going to get us on the way in the first half, and that's how it begins. A battle of fine proportions, a battle that will witness both teams desperate to prize out three crucial points. A victory for West Bengal will cement their position at the top over Maharashtra, the hosts of this leg. And believe this or not, but Maharashtra has been also an equally brilliant side, and so has been West Bengal. West Bengal have been a scoring machine. They have simply not stopped. They've kept on coming closer and closer on scoring on multiple occasions, and most importantly, instead of those instinctive moments of individual madness and bedazzling brilliance, they have managed to stitch goals based on teamwork, based on short passes and assists and crosses from those deep corners. Once again, it's a left wing that has always been pretty active and explosive for West Bengal, was already on the brink of producing something significant. Here's an opportunity for West Bengal, gets some space, takes the shot, denied by the Chhattisgarh goalkeeper here, puts in a full stretch dive and eventually keeps Chhattisgarh in the game. Gotiwala Rohan, he's had a good tournament, but somehow he's not really got the support that he deserves from his defense. We have Shantanu Ghosh, the head coach of Chhattisgarh, who's a very deft manager who knows how to get things rolling, who has been a part of a lot of wars previously, and the experience that he brings to the hunt is impeccable. Similarly, for West Bengal, we have Bishwajit Bhattacharya, a man who's coached clubs like Mohun Bagan, currently rechristened as ATK Mohun Bagan, playing their trade in ISL. So he knows as well that how you can actually bring out the best in your players. He's had the experience of dealing with star players, so he knows how to avoid any kind of ego confrontations in the side. Now, West Bengal, if you have followed their games so far, they've usually been to a slow start. They've let the time do the talking. Initially, in the first 10 minutes, you won't see West Bengal barging forward for attacks. They'll stand their ground, they'll stand tall, and they'll ask all the possible questions to their oppositions, playing simple mind games, leaving them rattled in a twist or in a ligature that won't be easy to unravel later once West Bengal starts bolstering their grip in the game. We have the West Bengal goalkeeper quickly rolling it down to the sides. Forward ball sent. Kind of a long chase for West Bengal, but before the marauding attacker could have got anything onto the ball, it was a simple collection for the goalkeeper of Chhattisgarh, Gotiwala Rohan. Ball stays with West Bengal at the moment. Madhya Pradesh surviving on scraps. The question is, will it change soon? Because this is football and we've just started. It's a long way to go from the finish line. The game changes its colors, the game changes its complexion, momentum, the wind in the sails, in the flash of an eye. So do not be surprised if it does. Do we have a resurgent Chhattisgarh putting West Bengal to the test, or do we see another signature trademark domination from West Bengal where they manage to put the men in yellow to rest? Now, this contest hasn't really been those buzzing ones that we have usually witnessed from West Bengal. Chhattisgarh is happy to sit back and defend. A cross comes in from the right, a chance here, the ball still remains. But the danger has now evaded. Gotiwala Rohan coming out of his line quickly and collecting it. Now West Bengal has been a bit too quiescent on the attacking front today. The left wing that has produced wonders for them, led by the man called Deepak Kumar Rajak, has somehow been left reticent. Chhattisgarh, on the contrary, they're pretty scrappy, they're incoherent. They lack the cohesion that can actually put West Bengal under some serious fire. West Bengal slowly starting to come off the block. They're starting to build those forward passes. It's a bit of a lull to start the game with, considering the stature of the oppositions that are at stake here. This game is supposed to be a lot more dynamic. Maybe West Bengal, like usual, they're taking their time. It's a characteristic aspect of their game. It's a characteristic that they very often follow. They let the game settle in a bit before they start looking for those opportunities. Chhattisgarh, on the contrary, I believe they will be desperate to find something early going their way, because if West Bengal manages to get their noses ahead, it'll be very difficult for the men in yellow to try and break free. If you all remember, ladies and gentlemen, Chhattisgarh played a phenomenal encounter on the last day where they were up against Haryana, and they had a reticent first half but came back strongly in the second, pricing out an important lead around the 51st minute. And Haryana was left frustrated and riled up altogether in a lot of agony and confusion until the 83rd minute. But before we get there, we'll try and showcase you the current domination, the current move that was being stitched by West Bengal that will eventually roll out of the bounds, go out for a goal kick. Now, yeah, coming back to the previous match of Chhattisgarh, so they held on to the lead dearly for 81 minutes. But that's when everything unraveled for them. For them, everything came unglued in the blink of an eye. On the 82nd minute, Haryana had a free kick, and it was definitely there was a bit of fortune at play because it took off a very, very thick deflection on its way and then rolled into the back of the net. And just 3 minutes from there, it unleashed an absolute belter that would have ripped open the net had it been from a bit of a closer range. And this is exactly what Chhattisgarh would like to avoid. They had a decent game in the last match, but a moment of madness, a whirlwind of 3 minutes, and the entire game goes upside down. So, football, it's definitely a very beautiful game, but at times it can be unforgiving, it can be very cruel, and despite all the dreams in your eyes of reaching the stars someday, you will have to take a step back and contemplate what just went wrong. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, we have had several footballing icons to prove so. And one of the most common maxims that we use uh, to describe the unpredictable nature of football is football, bloody hell. And it's true. At one point in time, you will find one team doing all the narrative dictation, doing all the domination that is needed to outmuscle another. And then the very next, you'll see your team falling short of the horizon by a proverbial mile. A throw from West Bengal quickly taken. A bit of a short pass, few short passes exchanged. The ball stays with West Bengal, however, this time he was not able to control it. He did manage to bring the ball down for sure, but that was a bit too far from his reach, where he could have convincingly kept the ball under his control. West Bengal comfortably sitting in their defense right now. Chhattisgarh didn't really have much to showcase. This can be a chance, however. Sends it a forward pass, but kind of a very lethargic display there from the marauding attacker eventually puts an end to the opportunity as it fizzled away to the safe arms of West Bengal's goalkeeper, Shushmat Malik. West Bengal does a decent job of snatching it in the opposition half. They have the numbers forward. Cross comes in from the right, but it won't really be converging upon the goal. A pretty dogged show of defense keeps the ball away from the line as it rolls out of bounds with its final whiff coming from the feet of a West Bengal player, imparting a goal kick in favor of Chhattisgarh. The first 10 minutes of the game are over, and To be honest, both the teams have not really impressed in those opening minutes because somehow West Bengal they've taken a back seat, they've lacked a lead up front, and hence the handful of opportunities that they have created have fizzled away. This was a shot coming in from the right. Chhattisgarh trying their luck from distance, but the West Bengal defense was equally up to the task, denying it away at the expense of a corner. Here's an opportunity for Chhattisgarh. Sends in a jump of a cross. The goalkeeper had to put in a staunch save to deny what could have been some serious trouble for West Bengal. And now it's West Bengal on the offensive. A bit of a chase here for Chhattisgarh and West Bengal. Chhattisgarh absolutely persistent there not to give away the ball in the danger zone because we're all aware of the fact the kind of gentry, the kind of firepower that West Bengal possesses. A shot comes flying in, but definitely it was not powerful enough to create a spot of bother for the West Bengal goalkeeper. And now coming back to the what I was saying, the kind of firepower that West Bengal possesses, it can be a game-changing factor even if you allow them a modicum of space. They are a menacing side and they have the required personnel who can sprinkle stardust on their way to the promised land. They can flick the momentum of the game in the flash of an eye. That is why West Bengal has always been very, very dangerous. It's not really working out at the moment for West Bengal because the pass says that they're stitching forward either they're overtly weighed or maybe the players who are in the small pockets of space that West Bengal has created with their timely maneuvers haven't been particularly great. Chhattisgarh, on the contrary, attempting a through ball. This time they won't be successful. But this was an opportunity coming out of nowhere. The West Bengal defense got napping for a moment, but the goalkeeper of West Bengal barged out of his line to put in an emphatic save, denying the marauding Chhattisgarh from getting themselves ahead in the game. Bishwajit Bhattacharya, he will be a tensed man to be honest. He'll have a frown on his face because usually going by the signature games of West Bengal, they have a goal to show for their salvo, but this game hasn't really seen them in that ever fluid manner that they are known for. It's getting a bit too haywire from both the sides. Both the teams have the intent right. Both the teams are definitely hungry for goals, but somehow all of it boils down to a bit of execution problem. Here's a free kick in favor of Chhattisgarh. He floats it into the box. The goalkeeper once again bombing out of his line and eventually collecting it on the second goal, making it look extremely easy at the end of it, but it wasn't. I believe a player is down, so I have to stop the game. There's a bit of an acknowledgement and apology from the West Bengal goalkeeper there. And most likely there was a knock while he tried to collect that ball. Like, I believe it's all set and it's all okay right now. Chhattisgarh growing in stature, growing in confidence. West Bengal will have to find the back of the net once, because otherwise it's like going by the context of the points table, going by the context of the recent attacking display that West Bengal has stitched. They are obviously one of the favourites to walk away with the bragging rights in this game. But when these kind of expectations starts building upon you, what usually does happen is that the pressure starts getting to you. So if you're not able to find the ball, find the back of the net early in the game, you start getting a lot more frustrated and vulnerable as the game keeps on growing in the context of time. There's a corner, however, for Chhattisgarh, kind of a desperate struggle to get the ball rolling towards the goal. But West Bengal does a decent job of keeping it away. And now twist and turn. And this can be a great chance, but the ball did roll out. And the throw in still remains in West Bengal's favour. Even though West Bengal has savoured the lion's share of the possession, but what hasn't really been normal for them so far in this game is the way they use both the wings, especially the left. Now, this is a great opportunity somehow. An opportunity from almost point blank range ended up being ballooned over by West Bengal. And we can see Subrata Murmu, who's down on the ground, wincing in agony. The physio quickly comes over to the field to take care of the player. Subrata Murmu has been given the giant stride of filling in the boots of Noravori Sreshta till the time the Bengal skipper comes off the bench. He's taken a knock. It's good to see that the player's back on his feet. It's at the end of it that matters. A free kick in favour of Chhattisgarh. Launches a long ball but headed clear by the West Bengal defenders. West Bengal now taking their time, sending the ball frequently to the central channel today. A bit of a different avenue of attack than the men in blue and whites I tried to resort to today. Not those signature winged moves that has seen them thriving in the first three games. And a brilliant cross comes in from the right, but straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, so no trouble whatsoever. This is an excellent run from Chhattisgarh. Ajit Singh Murkam sends in a scarring ball from the right. The goalkeeper of West Bengal, Shushnath Malik, wraps his arms around the ball without breaking a sweat and sends West Bengal back on their way to find another offensive in the making. Oh, the ball stays with West Bengal right now, and West Bengal sends it forward. A bit of a push, a chase coming from the right, but somehow the West Bengal player gave it up. Didn't really want to bother because he was not going to reach that anyway. But the high press have started happening again. Chhattisgarh will have to be careful because West Bengal is extremely dangerous in those situations. But this can be a chance for Chhattisgarh to try and find something for themselves. But a brilliant piece of defense there from Amit Chakraborty allows West Bengal to snatch the ball back and send it forward. Now this is the chance for Chhattisgarh, sends it across from the left. The goalkeeper, Shushnata Malik, had to put in a full stretch dive to parry it away from Chhattisgarh's contention, but the ball still stays alive. And eventually the referee blowing the whistle. Simple short passes for West Bengal right now. It's the captain, Tarak Imram, trying to make a run with the ball, but was eventually thwarted. The referee blowing the whistle quickly, issuing a word of warning there. Amit Chakraborty. He'll have to be a bit more careful because this was somewhat of a needless foul. It was a free kick in favor of Chhattisgarh. An opportunity for them to launch a decent ball into the mix, something that can make West Bengal feel threatened. The referee did try to play an advantage, but West Bengal snatched it away. Here's Chhattisgarh with an opportunity, takes a shot. Ball takes a deflection off a West Bengal defender and eventually rolls out for a corner. A set piece here in favor of Chhattisgarh, a chance for them to try and make it count. It'll be intriguing to see in case of West Bengal thus fall behind, how do they react? How do they respond to the same? Because in all the games in the ongoing tournament, West Bengal has never fallen. In fact, they haven't even conceded a goal. Now, this is an excellent run from the left, from from Deepak Kumar Rajak. He just overran himself a bit. The final touch, taking a bit of a heavy nick off his right feet, and eventually ruling out of the bounds. But that was an excellent piece of run from Deepak Kumar Rajak. He's an artist of the left wing, and the kind of artistry that he has stitched over the years, or he's been stitching in the tournament, has been nothing short of a golden tapestry. A tapestry that has always, or that has frequently bore fruits for the men in blue and whites. Here's a throw in now in favor of West Bengal, takes it quickly, tries to create something from the left wing. They've eventually started using the left wing now. That can very well be a peel of caution for Chhattisgarh. They'll have to be on their toes. They'll need to be very careful with what or how they are going to stave away the solid West Bengal battery. And the goalkeeper of Chhattisgarh, Rohit, sends in a long goal kick. And the ball now has been won back by West Bengal. Decent defending so far from Chhattisgarh, forcing West Bengal to get the game in a bit of a slower narrative, a style of football that hasn't really suited West Bengal until now. Now that can be a fine run here. Somnath Das trying to put in a decent drive from that left wing, only to be denied by West Bengal's defensive forces. And this was a brilliant ball from the left wing, but it evaded everyone at the end of the day, the defender, the attacker. And by the time the attacker thought that they managed to keep the ball in play, the linesman had something else to say, completely underlining the fact that let's just get the ball rolling from the goalkeeper. You're a bit too late to reach, but the ball raced out itself, out of the bounds straight away. West Bengal calmly observing all the maneuvers here. This time they didn't go for the ball. They took their time. They waited for the ball to land against Chhattisgarh. But Chhattisgarh, the ball did land against Chhattisgarh, but it wasn't really convincing from Chhattisgarh to trap it down completely. The rebound fell right at the feet of West Bengal, but before they could have pulled the trigger, the Chhattisgarh defense was all over them, clamping them down, pruning down the space ahead of them. This is a great opportunity falling West Bengal's way, but somehow they were not able to use it. The left wing, the vortex of all West Bengal's offenses, can once again be the channel of wonder for the men in blues and whites. The captain on the ball. West Bengal trying desperately to keep the ball in their control. But Chhattisgarh has it now. They launches it forward. There's a player chasing frenetically, but eventually won't be reaching it because the West Bengal defense stands tall and does an absolutely phenomenal piece of work in trading it away for a throw-in. Here's a throw-in now in favor of West Bengal of Chhattisgarh, and Chhattisgarh taking their time. We're almost on the brink of completing half an hour of football here at the Chhatrapati Shahu Stadium in Kolhapur. On a cold winter evening, the state of Maharashtra playing host to this phenomenal encounter. Two sides hailing all the way from Bengal and somewhat closer to Bengal. West Bengal and Chhattisgarh have been involved in a fierce dogfight where both the sides want to get themselves ahead, both the sides unreserved about their intention of finding the back of the net, where both the sides want to make wonders work. Here's an opportunity again, takes a shot, but a very emasculated effort at the end of the day from Basudev Mandi. It gets out of play and it's going to be a goal kick now in favor of Chhattisgarh. The ball's back in favor of West Bengal. They're just keeping it rolling at the moment. They've started sniffing out the blood, even though they're still to get onto that score sheet. But if you have a close look, if you have a microscopic look at the game. They started pulling the triggers. They started coming closer. This was a fine run that was attempted, but somehow it really didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Vivek Singh trying to push himself further in pursuing that all important strike. But he was brought down, and this is a free kick right at the edge of the box. A free kick now in favour of West Bengal. A chance for them to maybe price out an important lead, but the Chhattisgarh defence has been equally brilliant. Put in a staunch header as it flew out of the post, or rather, it flew out over the post, trading it away for a corner here. West Bengal taking a shorter one. The captain on the ball now, trying to send in that all important cross. Not decent. Somehow West Bengal's delivery system today has been a flop show. The ball hasn't really reached the players forward. Deepak Kumar Rajak has had a silent day until now. Once again, trying his luck from the range. The West Bengal player here, Vivek Singh, just hoping maybe if he can try and probe Rohit, or rather Rohan, from distance. It would have been great, but his luck would have it. The ball was nowhere close to the goal as well. There was a poor goal kick, and under no pressure, he has managed to kick it out of play. Now this can be a brilliant opportunity, a chance here, but somehow West Bengal fails to keep it down. A golden chance almost. Tarak Kumar Rajak. All he needed to do was use that left foot of his, but somehow he goes for the right, which is his wrong foot, and eventually skies it. That was once again a bit of an unnecessary foul there from West Bengal. Not really able to control his run, and eventually in the process ended up bringing the player down. Referee awarding a free kick to the men in yellow. Can this be their ticket to something remarkable? The goalkeeper once again coming out of his line and putting it another phenomenal save with a decent piece of collaboration from their defenders. Kind of a very emaciated volley, but again repelled away by West Bengal. The ball stays with Chhattisgarh. A cross comes in from the left, and the West Bengal defenders absolutely persistent in their defense of their own citadel, trading it away for a corner in favor of Chhattisgarh. A chance here for Chhattisgarh to try and find something. Well, right now, they'll have to wait for luck to favor them. But that's poor from Chhattisgarh. It was an excellent run from West Bengal, bombing down that right wing. The Chhattisgarh defender should have done better to snatch away the ball, but somehow he mistimed his tackle and ended up gifting the ball to the opposition. That's a brilliant 1-2, allowing West Bengal to try and set themselves up for a shot. And now that has been traded away for a corner in favor of West Bengal. Another cross comes scarring in from the right, but not to much avail. The ball stays with West Bengal at the moment. They are doing a decent job of sending it forward. And they come here again, looking for some opportunity, looking for some leeway. Deepak Kumar Rajak sends in a brilliant cross to the left, but denied by the goalkeeper. A golden opportunity once again goes begging. West Bengal finally coming off the block, announcing their intentions, making Chhattisgarh toil hard to keep that ball away from their own goal. This is the vintage Bengal that we know. This is the vintage West Bengal that we have known for a team that dominates their opposition without any mercy. They had a silent start to the game, but that was an impeccable cross from the right. Didn't really bear any fruit. There was a side volley where the West Bengal players went ahead in unison, appealing for a penalty, claiming that there was a handball involved. But the referee says, "Get the ball rolling." There wasn't. Another cross comes in from the left, denied by the Chhattisgarh defense. West Bengal twists and turns brilliantly. Here's a chance for West Bengal again to find something from the right wing. Another long cross comes in, but not on target, allowing Chhattisgarh to have some possession for themselves. That was a very cumbersome challenge from Akash Mukherjee. And as a result of the same, he has been given a booking. He should have done better than that. He was completely outrun by his opposition. In order to draw him back, he had to put in the dive. But I believe that wasn't really necessary because there were a few defenders ahead of him. Nevertheless, he took one for the team. Akash Mukherjee, jersey number 17 of West Bengal, has been given a yellow card. And Chhattisgarh has a free kick. Oh, that was a brilliant ball, and he tried to glance it towards the goal, but not really successful in what they were looking for. West Bengal desperate to keep the ball in their favour, and the referee quickly blowing his whistle, saying that the linesman has already raised his flag. So have a quick look on the side so that you can understand that the game needs to stop. And now the cross comes in from the right. A very soft one. That won't ever bother any West Bengal goalkeeper at all. We have known icons of the game who's played under that woodwork that is now being guarded by Shushmita Malik. They say that West Bengal, when it comes to goalkeepers, right now the scene has changed for sure. But if we start looking at iconic Indian goalkeepers, most of them have emerged all the way from West Bengal. Maybe like we can actually iterate names like the greats of. There were a lot of greats if we actually talk about them. Ball still stays with West Bengal. So coming to the iconics of goalkeepers, and especially from West Bengal, first and foremost names that comes to the fore is that of Bhaskar Ganguly, an absolutely impregnable wall under the woodwork. And then we have had the names of Sangram Mukherjee, who literally challenged the supremacy of an on-song Bayern Munich in Oliver Kahn's farewell match from on Bengal. Now there was a change that happened here for West Bengal, and it is Surajit Hansda who's come onto the field. Vishwajit Bhattacharya realizing they'll need a striker to put the game to bed. Robbie Hasta has somehow been pretty much confined to his own self. He hasn't really found much opportunities to put it into the back of the net. Now, yeah, getting back to the goalkeepers, they say, like, whenever you talk about great goalkeepers from West Bengal, we have countless names like Bhaskar Ganguly, Sangram Mukherjee, Abhijit Mondol, Sandeep Nandi, Nasim Akhtar, and the list keeps on going up and up. We have Anindam Bhattacharya as well. So, when it comes to defending your own citadel, they say that the football maxim in India states there's no one better than one hailing from West Bengal. However, the new scenario that is currently emergent in the Indian football scene is something different. We have lots of goalkeepers actually ruling the roost who aren't from West Bengal. We definitely have our India's first goalkeeper, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, doing a phenomenal job. This could have been a chance here for West Bengal. West Bengal initially spent the first half hour on a pretty slow note, on a very cagey affair, not really bringing out their best. But the last 10 minutes have seen them coming out of that integument that they were initially in and starting to ask all the right sets of questions. And that was a very poor pass from the defense, allowing Chhattisgarh to get the ball in a very dangerous position, but comfortably headed away by West Bengal. The youngsters in action here today at the Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium, Kolhapur. This is just one of those building blocks that they'll really like to use in their favor, because they've said time and time again that whichsoever star who has reached the highest echelons of Indian football, they had to go through the menacing grind, the excruciating grind of the NFC Santosh Trophy. And may it be names like Renedy Singh, Sunil Chetri, almost all of them, you just name them, Venkatesh, Denson Devdas, literally all of them, they had to put themselves in this tournament. They had to prove themselves for their respective states. And then eventually did they get a ticket to, not really Hollywood, if that's what we're expecting, but a ticket to following their dreams in bigger clubs, in bigger franchises. 4 minutes have been added on to the end of the first half. Well, definitely there have been a few stoppages, but again, we have not yet seen the opener of the day. It has been a reticent encounter in terms of goals, but nevertheless, you don't know when the turn comes, when the watershed happens. Even Chhattisgarh's last game, when they started against Haryana, the first half was a pretty uneventful first half, but the second half completely changed the story of the game. I mean, Chhattisgarh took the lead, and then the magical way in Haryana came back. It was absolutely wonderful. Three goals were scored in that second half. And now this could have been another danger lurking on the horizon there for West Bengal. But Shushnata Malik has been absolutely phenomenal so far. Pulls off a stunning save again, darting out of his line. His outing have been impeccable actually. His command of coming out of the line on time, and then not really hesitate to put those important jumps and leaps in the air has helped his cause, has helped him to pull off crucial saves at the end of the day. The ball stays with West Bengal still. We are now in the added minutes of the first half. 4 minutes have been added on, out of which 2 minutes have almost elapsed away. Chhattisgarh, despite starting the game on a pretty vehement note, they are now being forced into a cautious retreat by the group leaders. They'll need to have a closer look at their guards. As the halftime approaches, they'll have to focus on the fact that their armor stays unbreachable. Their armor hasn't got those chinks slowly bubbling up, because West Bengal is a team that is very unforgiving in nature. If they manage to spot a modicum of a chink, an infinitesimal chink in the armor of Chhattisgarh, they are going to punish with everything they have in their arsenal. But Chhattisgarh so far has done a phenomenal job of defense. They stood tall to the task at their hands, and they've also done a great job of keeping West Bengal's leading goal scorer, Robbie Hasta, pretty silent. In fact, I don't believe that he has actually touched the ball for quite a bit of times. So far, been caged and manacled by Chhattisgarh in a very efficient manner. The trick that they have deployed of cutting down the West Bengal supply line has so far produced magic. Now it's on West Bengal whether they can try something alternate and alter the course of the game. And it's also interesting to see how Chhattisgarh responds, because they've been a very strong side. They battled hard to keep the momentum in their favor. They battled hard to deny West Bengal anything on goal. And that is why they have so far terrific in this half, even though they have not got any goals. And that should be it. That's the end of the first half. And we are still all square at the Chhatrapati Shahu Stadium in Kolhapur, because the opener is still to arrive. West Bengal 0, Chhattisgarh 0. And we still have 45 minutes of exciting action coming up for you. We'll quickly try and show you the official confirmation of the first half score, followed by the stats that dictated the game. There's the confirmation. West Bengal 0, Chhattisgarh 0, and it's still a lot of work to be done for both the sides. And here's the stats: 53% ball possession for West Bengal, 47% for Chhattisgarh. 7 shots from West Bengal, 3 from Chhattisgarh. None of them were on target for any of these sides. 1 corner for West Bengal, 4 for Chhattisgarh. 5 fouls committed by West Bengal, 2 by Chhattisgarh. 1 yellow card for West Bengal, wherein Chhattisgarh are still pretty disciplined. No red cards at the moment. And these stats were brought to you live by the official broadcasting partner of the Maharashtra leg of Hero 76th NFC Santosh Trophy, SportsKPI. Stay tuned and stay posted as we return with the second half of the contest within 10 minutes of the game. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second half of the contest today. And West Bengal will be making a couple of substitutions here. So we'll quickly confirm who all are coming out. It's the captain himself, Narahori Shrestha, finally being introduced into the mix. And it was another midfielder, Surajit Seal, who was being brought to the game as well. Chhattisgarh has done a pretty decent job in the first half. Now, will they be able to continue this in the second? West Bengal will be resorting to their usual attacking flair and technique. That is the sole purpose of bringing on Narahori Shrestha to the center. Both Shrestha and Robbie Hansda has been extremely prolific. They've done a decent job until now. And it is West Bengal who gets us underway here. And straight away a foul given in favor of West Bengal. Robbie Hansda, the man who took a hit there from the back. There's a clip on his ankle. Only time shall reveal whether the twin substitution that West Bengal just made at the edge of the half time will they bear any fruit or not. Tara came from the man with the free kick at his behest. Sends in looping towards that far right. The ball still stays alive. And that was a forced header from Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh starting to feel the heat of West Bengal now. Tara Kemram with the corner right now. He's the man wearing the captain's armband today because Narahori Shrestha was not there in the first half. So he still continues to wear it and drive West Bengal forward in their relentless pursuit of the goal. Another brilliant cross comes in. West Bengal almost managing to keep it on target this time. But a timely intervention from the Chhattisgarh defender forces it out of play, eventually allowing West Bengal to have another corner. Free kick here for West Bengal. Floats that into the box. A bit of a far-fetched free kick. I will not allow West Bengal to make merry from that. They'll have to come from the back. And now they send in a brilliant ball at the far right. And eventually, another corner has been awarded to West Bengal. They are starting to pull the strings of destruction, even though they are still to find the back of the net. Sends in a brilliant cross from the left, but repelled away by Chhattisgarh. West Bengal keeping possession for themselves. Not at all bothered. Sends in a cross, but comfortably turned down by Chhattisgarh. A throw in now in favor of West Bengal. The ball's fallen for West Bengal. They managed to keep the ball at their behest. But Chhattisgarh is not going to give them those easy passes that they have so far enjoyed in the first three games. An opportunity, a header, dragged slightly wide there. This is the captain's impact that we know for. Narahori Shrestha straight away launching an effort on target. That is quite a scintillating one. Here's a throw in now in favor of Chhattisgarh. Does a decent job of taking the ball on his chest and sending it to the center with a on a turn. That was definitely not going to produce the wonders that they were looking forward to. That's a brilliant ball. Chhattisgarh on the surge. Here's an opportunity, but at the end of it all, a mindless knock helps the ball on its way into the safe arms of Shushnath Malik, the goalkeeper of West Bengal. And this is a brilliant through ball created. The goalkeeper completely confused by the timing of the ball. Eventually, it was a last moment intervention from the Chhattisgarh defender that helped them to keep the ball away from the marauding West Bengal attackers. Today is the penultimate day of the Hero 76th NFC Santosh Trophy Maharashtra leg. And this game is brought to you live by the official broadcasting partner of Hero 76th NFC Santosh Trophy Maharashtra leg, SportsKPI. So do not forget to check them out as well. Like, share, and subscribe if you may, please, because that will encourage us to keep on bringing these contests to you. Here's the man who's put on that important substitution in the form of Norahori Shrestha that has totally changed the complexion of the game. West Bengal has started pulling off their signature attacking intent. It's a free kick from a pretty dangerous position for West Bengal. We have Norahori Shrestha and Tarak Hemram on the ball. Can the West Bengal skipper get something going in his way? But that was a wild free kick as it floated over the woodwork. Simple, but nonetheless was not on target. Chhattisgarh making it a bit of a mess there. Ended up caught himself in an entanglement of his own boots and eventually came a cropper. The referee quickly asking him to get back up and get the ball rolling. This can be a great opportunity. Deepak Kumar Rajak on the ball from the left sends in a brilliant cross. Not utilized properly by West Bengal. That goes to waste, but it's back with West Bengal again. So they'll have a chance to rebuild. Sends it across at that far right. The ball still not out of danger, but this time the goalkeeper of Chhattisgarh, Gotiwara Rohan, darting forward and eventually collecting the ball. As comfortable as it gets. Sends another brilliant cross onto that left. Deepak Kumar Raja trying desperately to keep the ball in their favor. The ball stays alive for sure, but right now it has been sent away for a throw in here. West Bengal taking a quick throw there. Does a decent job. Lets one fly, but this time it was sailing over the woodwork, so that wouldn't have caused any harm here for Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh won't mind a draw here because that will be quite an achievement for something for them. But a victory will do them a world of good. in catching up with Haryana, who's currently in the third position of the points table in the Group 4 of the ongoing Hero 76th NFC Santosh Trophy. A decent run from the left. The question is, can Chhattisgarh stage a massive upset here by putting Bengal out of contention in the game, by scoring a couple of quick goals, maybe test Bengal's resolve, because Bengal has still not conceded in the tournament. That kind of showcase or that kind of underlines the defensive solidity that Bengal comes to this fixture with. The short corner was taken. And now another ball launched into the box. Chhattisgarh tries their luck from the range. And that was wild and miles away from the goal. West Bengal calm and composed in their rear guard, not really in a hurry. They started the second half on a much more attacking note than they were in the first. They unleashed their best weapon upon Chhattisgarh. Now only time shall reveal whether that is a great move or whether that move can yield significant results in their favour. A cross meant for the player on the far right, but not really able to control or take control of the possession either. Now the ball's back at the feet of West Bengal. That's a lovely ball for West Bengal, a chance for them. They're still on there, sends it across from the right. Not cleared away convincingly by Chhattisgarh. The ball stays alive very much at the feet of West Bengal, and now they're trying to find an avenue to create another infraction in the opposition rear guard. Takes his time, tries to whip it across, but headed away. Deepak Kumar Rajak on the ball from the left. Cuts in from the left. That's a lovely, lovely ball. Can they utilize it? Takes the shot and finds the back of the net. It was coming for a long time. And look at the bench. Exhilaration's pouring over. What a gem of a ball. And it is the Bengal skipper, Narahari Shrestha, eventually rattling the deadlock. All of Chhattisgarh's hard work has fizzled away to dust for the moment. What a brilliant ball it was from this youngster. Absolutely phenomenal. Got his way past a couple of opposition defenders and eventually launched it. It was Tara Kemra with the assist. And Narahari Shrestha with a grand finish. And that's some decent tactic used here. A free kick again for West Bengal. They managed to find the opener. Look, and they also get an insurance goal going in their favour. This time the ball was overhead. Is it smashed out? It was smashed out of bounds. Here's the official confirmation. The West Bengal skipper Narahari Shrestha pounding the ball into the back of the net from an impeccable pass. With Tara Kemram, the captain vice captain's pair, coming to the fore when their team needed them the most. And Bengal maintains their extraordinary sequence of copying that first goal in all the matches that they have so far played in the ongoing edition of the Hero NFC Santosh Trophy. This is a brilliant ball, a phenomenal chase from Chhattisgarh, but West Bengal defenders were absolutely pinpoint with their execution of interventions there. And it has now been traded away for a corner, a chance for Chhattisgarh to try and probe the Bengal defense. But this man on the screen in the center, Shushnata Malik, he's been in absolutely top-notch form today. He's pulled in crucial saves and showcased his timing and outings as well. But that's a lovely 1-2 there, allowing Norori Sreshta to blast from that right wing. Bujit Singh Murkam does a phenomenal job of snatching the ball away. Norori Sreshta slightly overhit the ball, and as a result, it's right now at the feet of West Bengal. The West Bengal defenders making it look like a cakewalk there, and eventually Chhattisgarh running short of support. Here's a substitution lining up for Chhattisgarh. We can see on the screen jersey number 18, Aniket Murmu, coming on the field in place of jersey number 8, Hafizur Rahman Khan. So it's Aniket Murmu, the man, the new man on field. Fresh faces being injected on by the coach of Chhattisgarh, hoping that maybe that can change the complexion of the game, that can bring Chhattisgarh back. A bit of a hurry that needed to be done there, and the goalkeeper does a fine job of doing that. But West Bengal right now has the ball again at their disposal. Deepak Kumar Rajak does a fine job of dribbling past Ajit Singh Murkam. He was forced to bring in that foul. He was fortunate, however, that he didn't have to take a booking. And once again be the man who created that $1 million assist, allowing West Bengal to secure that all-important opener. Tarak Hemram on the ball, waiting for the options. Sends in a brilliant ball that was eventually forced away at the premium expense of a corner. Once again, Tarak Hemram on the ball, looking to create something emphatic and significant here. Sends in a brilliant cross. Ball stays with West Bengal. They're not hurrying at the moment. Sends it curling towards that far right, but the goalkeeper is cool and composed under the pump. Eventually comes out of his line and collects it. West Bengal desperate for the possession of the ball, but Chhattisgarh has managed to snatch it back. It's back with West Bengal, but this time it's back with Chhattisgarh rather, and the lets one fly, and it's gone out for a goal kick. And the ball now falling at the feet of West Bengal. Just taking their time now, trying to use that right wing today. The left wing has been more or less controlled by Chhattisgarh. But once again, that goal, it had to arrive from the left. And what a strike that was from the captain. Poking it, or rather drilling it, into the far left corner of the net, bottom left corner of the net. The goalkeeper absolutely having no chance in denying that. And the referee blowing the whistle, imparting a free kick to West Bengal here. I guess it's the captain who took the knock while he was trying to control the ball. Well, it wasn't the captain actually. The goalkeeper has come out here, Shushnath Malik, with the goal kick, asking his members to dart forward. He'll launch it downtown. And he does. And that's quite a phenomenal goal kick. Did cover a lot of distance. An exemplary one, to be honest. Ball stays with West Bengal, but Chhattisgarh pulls up a pretty decent job of snatching it away. And West Bengal once again securing a corner for themselves. Rather to throw it. Trying to use that left wing. Tarak Hembram on the ball. Oh! There was quite a knock on the face. Chhattisgarh player across comes in from the light, and a brilliant piece of goalkeeping from Gotiwara Rohan. Under the woodwork of Chhattisgarh. Fine goalkeeping indeed. West Bengal almost managing to snatch the ball away from the feet of Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh now trying desperately to get something for themselves from that left wing. The right wing hasn't been that significant. Takes their time. Keeps on getting the ball rolling. Keeps it simple. And now launches a long ball there. Deepak Kumar Rajak trying desperately to reach the ball. It was not successful. The ball's fallen back at the feet of West Bengal. Look at as making it look as comfortable as they can. And that was a bit of a fumble from the goalkeeper. He himself was confused at what was going on. But eventually there wasn't any pressure on his neck. So he had the time to get the ball to safety. The ball's back in West Bengal's favour now. Once again trying to use that right wing. That's a lovely ball. Through ball comes in and Norahori Sreshta pegs it into the back of the net. Comfortably there. Making it 2-0 now in favour of West Bengal. This was a lovely, lovely delivery. It was as if it was picture perfect of an assist. And Norahori Sreshta making no mistake from that range. Took his time and let it fly. Let it fly into the back of the net. It's a brace for Norahori Sreshta now. The stadium right now, the Chhatrapati Shahu Stadium in Kolhapur. The lower block is somewhat chock-a-block at the moment. You can see a lot of people have come in to watch this game. And they should definitely be getting their full money's worth, considering the fact that Bengal has already hammered 2 goals now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you all a reminder, the mega contest of Group 4, the clash of the Titans, Maharashtra versus Bengal, is going to unfurl on the final day of the Maharashtra leg. We'll come to that, but before that, here's a substitution happening. Mohammad Ayan coming on for Chhattisgarh in place of Bamia Samad, uh, adding an attacking option here, Chhattisgarh. Yeah, now coming back. So the clash of the Titans of Group 4 is due on the final day of the Maharashtra leg of Hero 76 NFC Santosh Trophy. And it is on Sunday where we will see these two giants clash. So do not forget to tune in on one of your favorite sports channels, Sports KPI, so that we can, or rather, sports YouTube channel, Sports KPI, so that you do not miss out on the battle of the Titans. There's a confirmation of the substitution here. Mohammad Ayan in, Bamia Samad out. Great chance for West Bengal to send in a cross from the right, but not well taken. Chhattisgarh desperate for possession. Putting in those stunt saves. Sends in a long ball from the back, comfortably defended by the Chhattisgarh defense. Does well to keep the ball and now sends it forward again. Opportunity. This can be devastating if West Bengal manages to keep it on target. Cross comes in from the right. In fact, a shot comes in from the right. That second pass, the pass that intervened, or rather acted as a bridge between the penultimate pass and the captain, who eventually let one fly. That pass wasn't really good, and that is what ended up destabilizing the move. But nevertheless, West Bengal will not stem their chances. But Chhattisgarh, they have seen that if they believe what is possible, it gets headed away by the defender. West Bengal trying to create something from the right wing here. Does a fine job of keeping the ball in. Narori Sreshta out leaping his marker to send that second header that we usually do it on passes in 1-2. But it was mainly a header this time from Narori Sreshta. What a player he has been for West Bengal. Well, definitely, he's had the experience of playing for bigger clubs. The kind of experience, the kind of training and education, footballing education that he's had received for himself. But we'll get back to that. But before that, this was a fine chance for Chhattisgarh. Bombing down the left wing and eventually letting an effort fly. But a fine save at the end of the day from Shishnata Malik, who takes a comfortable catch. Makes it look comfortable, but it wasn't. Because the ball had a menacing curl towards the end of it. It could have been a bit problematic here for West Bengal. Another free kick awarded to West Bengal there. Now we have Norori Srishta and Tara Kembram on the ball. Norori Srishta sends one, a brilliant piece of save, but the danger is not over. Chance, and once again denied by Gotiwara Rohan. West Bengal keeps on coming forward. This time, however, they couldn't get on target. Oh, a couple of brilliant saves. West Bengal should have put the game to bed with this chance. But what a fine display from this man, Gotiwara Rohan. Standing tall under the woodwork in the face of incessant pressure from West Bengal. And the ball's got back rolling, and Chhattisgarh is on it right now. They're trying to use the left wing to their advantage. Another great opportunity for West Bengal trying as they try to loop the ball into the attacking third. This is a lovely run here for Tara Kembram. He was speeding his way down that central channel. The ball stays with West Bengal. Cross comes floating in. But a crucial intervention from Chhattisgarh denies them the opportunity. Chhattisgarh keeps on coming forward again, just hoping maybe if they can find the equalizer. And now the ball is with Chhattisgarh at the moment. They're taking their time, trying to build a lot more possession in their favor. A bit of a push hither and yon that won't be helping the cause of Chhattisgarh, and eventually giving away a goal kick to West Bengal. We are headed towards the final 10 minutes of the game, or rather, final 10 minutes of regulation time. West Bengal taking their time, no hurries whatsoever. Just keeping it as simple as they can. They're finding their personnel up front in the first place and then stitching those important passes. And somehow Chhattisgarh, once again, just lacking the body language, lacking the courage to show or try something different, try something out of the box to try and peg West Bengal. Because unless you press against West Bengal, you will not have much success. They can keep on attacking all day long and they yet won't be exhausted. That is how they operate and thrive. Despite trailing by 2 goals, it is Chhattisgarh who right now is allowing West Bengal to come on the attacks. Where the ball knocks off the head of a West Bengal player, but doesn't do any serious damage. So the game's back on. Things like these keep on happening in football. You've just got to get back up and start rolling. That's how it is. This is a brilliant ball for Chhattisgarh, and eventually Shushnata Malik darting out of his line and collecting the ball at the end of the day. The referee quickly reaching the goalkeeper, asking for support. It's good to see that all the players are up. They will be carrying this forward. West Bengal firmly in control of the game as they've secured that two-goal cushion for themselves, and both of them coming from the feet of West Bengal's captain, Nororis Reshta. It was a lovely ball created, but nothing that can yield a dent on the aspirations at the moment of Chhattisgarh. But West Bengal somehow has found the ball from the left, sends in a brilliant cross. However, before it could have been met by a West Bengal player, it was intervened by Chhattisgarh. A bit of an uncontrolled effort to send the ball towards the center, but it eventually rolls out of play. West Bengal back with the possession of the ball, but Chhattisgarh doing a very decent job of continuously keeping a tab of the possession, ensuring that they are not allowing West Bengal to walk away with a lion's share of the same. This can be a chance for Chhattisgarh. Lets one fly, but it floats over the woodwork. Sends in a long goal kick there, and the ball now gets back at the feet of West Bengal. This is quite a chase. Oh, that was a very tricky move there from Robbie Hasda, getting past the way of the defender in a surprise move. But somehow it wasn't really one of the most grandest of ways for him to control the ball. The goalkeeper charged out of his line and eventually cleared away any peril on the horizon. Chhattisgarh still defending fiercely with their lives. Where in West Bengal, calling all the shots, and when required, the goalkeeper has showcased some extraordinary display to deny whatever fragmented chances that have fallen in the way of Chhattisgarh. Ajit Singh Murkam taking his time, just not at all bothered about what the game is right now. He knows that, again, a two-goal cushion can still be extinguished, but time is ticking away, and Chhattisgarh will have to be fast, very fast, in their attacks. They aren't categorical enough. That will make Bengal frown. And here's another twin substitution happening for West Bengal. Jersey number 13, Amarnath Baski, and jersey number 16, Rakesh Thara, will be coming onto the field. Tara Kembram, the man who's had a phenomenal game, will be coming off, wherein Deepak Kumar Rajak, a bit of a silent outing on the left wing, will also be coming out. Final 5 minutes of regulation time, and West Bengal still has a 2-0 lead going their way. West Bengal keeps on knocking on the doors, but Chhattisgarh having a few fragmented attacks of their own. Maybe if they can find a goal from here, this game will be interesting. Very interesting indeed. But the fact that West Bengal has a couple of goals, the deficit seems a bit too staggering at the moment. But in football, nothing is impossible. You just need to believe in yourself, and everything will fall in place. You just need to keep on having the belief that you can make the wonders happen. You'll have to pour in the required numbers forward. You'll have to ask all those important questions, and you never know that you can come back at any point in time. Another lovely cross from the right wing, and however, to no avail. Here's a throw in from the left for West Bengal. Once again, the referee giving away a free kick. It's 88 minutes on the clock. West Bengal has a 2-0 lead for themselves as they are comfortably en route to becoming the league leaders once again in Group 4 of the Hero NFC 76th Santosh Trophy. They have similar points like that of Maharashtra. This will be their fourth win. They'll place them on 12 points. But in terms of goals scored, they have a staggering 15 goals in their name, wherein Maharashtra currently has 12. And West Bengal is also to concede so far in the tournament. Maharashtra has conceded one goal. And that is why we can keep on saying this. On Sunday, come Sunday, we have a swashbuckling blockbuster all set to rock us at the Chhatrapati Shahu Stadium in Kolhapur, where West Bengal will be taking on the reckoning likes of Maharashtra, hoping to settle the debate once and for all in Group 4 that who are the superior teams of the both. And if it ends on a draw, then West Bengal definitely finishes as the league leaders due to their significant goal difference. And that's a brilliant piece of run here from West Bengal. A cross comes in from the left. Not a decent one, and he couldn't even control it as well. The ball rolls out of play for a goal kick here. And that was a bit of a clip there. The referee quickly blowing the whistle, giving away a free kick. And both the Chhattisgarh players acknowledging the fact there was a bit of foul play involved. 4 minutes of added time has been awarded. So we still have 240 seconds of interesting football coming up. Do we have more drama awaiting us all? Do we have a goal that's still remaining in the hunt? But you never know. You absolutely never know. The first half didn't produce anything. It was an uneventful first half with West Bengal off their element and Chhattisgarh struggling to keep West Bengal at bay. But the second half has produced two brilliant strikes and a few saves as well. The danger's still not over. Oh my word, saves after saves coming from Chhattisgarh. And they stand tall. Gotiwala Rohan, one save after the other. What a sublime encounter this young man has had. Had it not been for him, West Bengal would definitely have been cruising by at least 5 goals. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Stuff of dreams from Gotiwala Rohan for Chhattisgarh. West Bengal taking their time in no hurry, playing those lateral passes in defense. Chhattisgarh not chasing it either.
वेस्ट बंगाल और छत्तीसगढ़ के बीच मौजूदा खेली जा रही मैच
A long ball coming from West Bengal. They stole away a few crucial seconds through those short passes between themselves.
वेस्ट बंगाल टीम का खिलाड़ी जर्सी नंबर 10 नरहरि श्रेष्ठा इस खिलाड़ी को दिया गया है।
West Bengal with the ball now, whiling away the time. Just trying to create a chance for themselves, but won't really be successful. We are down to the final 60 seconds of the contest, and it's still 2-0 in favor of West Bengal. Cool and comfortable. Chhattisgarh has somehow given up, and it's quite obvious. With less than 40 seconds remaining, you cannot score 2 goals. They've accepted defeat, and this will place Haryana above them. And with the battle all set to end, but a contest that saw two teams really putting up a decent fight. A pretty tight first half. The second half did all the damage as West Bengal introduced their skipper to the mix. And eventually, it was the skipper Narahori Shrestha did all the damage, and that's it. The final whistle for the game. And as things stand, West Bengal have secured a 2-0 lead, and in fact a 2-0 victory, to finish their fourth round fixture at the Chhatrapati Shahu Kolhapur Stadium.
However, on 15 January, the matches to be played.
It was Narahari Sreshta with a brace that did the trick for West Bengal.
First match in the morning session at 8:30 a.m. Daman Dabra versus
And as
Haryana.
things stand, West Bengal right now
Second match
at
in
the
the morning
top
session
of the
at
points
8:30
table in
a.m.
Group 4.
Madhya Pradesh
Played
versus
for,
Chhattisgarh.
won for
In the third
12
match,
points,
that is the concluding match of
goals
this
for
fourth
15,
tournament.
goals against 0.
It will be contested at
Maharashtra currently
8:30 p.m.
second
Maharashtra
with
versus
4
West
games,
Bengal.
4 victories, 12 points, 12
दिनांक
goals,
15 जानेवारी
and 1 conceded.
हा सामन्याचा
Haryana in the third
नागपूरमधील
played
एकमेव
4
क्रिकेट
1 2 with
विद्यापीठ
6
मैदानावर आहे.
points.
या ठिकाणी
Chhattisgarh in the
सकाळच्या
fourth
सामन्यात पहिला
played
सामना
4 1 1,
दमण दाबरा
just
विरुद्ध
3
हरियाणा.
points. Madhya Pradesh in
सकाळी
the
सकाळी
fifth
हा सामना 11:30 वाजता
played
मध्य
4,
प्रदेश विरुद्ध
won just
छत्तीसगड
one of them.
आणि
And eventually it was Dadra and Nagar
दुपारचा
Haveli and
सामना
Daman and Diu.
8:30 वाजता
Played 4
महाराष्ट्र
games
विरुद्ध वेस्ट
and
बेंगॉल.
was without any victory. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just received confirmation the hero of the match is the goal scorer for West
खेळाडू
Bengal, their captain
वेस्ट
Norahari
बेंगॉलवर
Sreshta.
छत्तीसगड
Will shortly, this is a confirmation of the scoreline as well. West
सर्वोत्तम
Bengal
खिलाड़ी का
2,
बहुमान
Chhattisgarh
वेस्ट
0.
बंगाल टीम का जर्सी नंबर 10 नरहरि श्रेष्ठा इस खिलाड़ी को दिया गया है. नरहरि श्रेष्ठा the best
Here's the
batter
stats that has been
in the
confirmed:
match.
58% ball
Number
possession
10
for West Bengal,
of the West Bengal team,
42%
Narahari
for
Shreshtha.
Chhattisgarh,
Will be
15
selected as
shots
the
from
best
West
player.
Bengal, 7
Look
from
for
Chhattisgarh, 4 on target for
choose the
West
practice.
Bengal, 2 on
Narahari
target for
Shreshtha, jersey number
Chhattisgarh,
10.
5 fouls from West Bengal, 8 fouls from Chhattisgarh, 7 corners for West Bengal, 6 for Chhattisgarh,
पश्चिम बंगालचा
just
खेळाडू
1 yellow card, and that's
नरहरी
pretty much
श्रेष्ठा
it. These
याला
stats were brought to you
बक्षीस
live
देण्यासाठी
by the official broadcasting partner of
कोल्हापूरचे
Hero 7610 FC,
बेस्ट फुटबॉल खेळाडू
Santosh Trophy.
त्याचबरोबर महाराष्ट्र राज्याचे माजी
We'll quickly shuffle
फुटबॉल
away to the
ट्रॉफी फुटबॉल
presentation
खेळाडू
ceremony
श्रीनिवास जाधव
of the
हे
Hero of the
उपस्थित
Match
आहेत.
award.
त्यांच्या हस्ते पश्चिम बंगालच्या या खेळाडूला बक्षीस देण्यात येत आहे. महाराष्ट्र संतोष ट्रॉफी टीम के भूतपूर्व खिलाड़ी और कोल्हापुर के मशहूर फुटबॉल खिलाड़ी श्रीनिवास जाधव इनके हाथों
And there you go, the captain of West Bengal, Norahari Sreshta, being awarded the hero of the match. Very well played, absolute phenomena today. And 2 fine strikes just in the nick of time to usher West Bengal to the promised land. And that's all from here, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over for day 4 at the Chhatrapati Shahu Stadium in Kolhapur. West Bengal walking away with the bragging rights against Chhattisgarh. Now that's all for today. Thank you everyone for joining us. We will return with another day of exciting fixtures on Sunday. Do not forget to join in. Till then, stay tuned, stay posted for even better highlights, even better videos and clips. Definitely do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till then, a very good night coming ahead for all of you, and definitely a great weekend. We are signing off from here. Thank you for joining in.
저희 기 경우